Recently, I went into Sonic Doctrine with Arc Titan in this episode to see how good that build is. Turns out that build was crazy, and I pretty much obliterated that dungeon for my solo flaw. So my next thought was, let me try this out in the Vespers Host dungeon, given that I think it's pretty common and unanimous to say that that's the hardest dungeon to solo flawless right now, at least in my opinion, because of the Puppeteer encounter. So I thought, what does the damage look like there? Is it like a 4-phase, 5-phase, whatever? Turns out, this build is insane for the Corrupted Puppeteer. I ended up trying several things, like Le Monarch, for example, which ended up being the safest strategy for this encounter, but that's not what we're going for today. Today we're going for maximum damage, which is going to be two-phasing the Corrupted Puppeteer solo in Heresy. No concussive reload, no anarchy spam, just good old Thunderlord. That's right, the biggest meme weapon in this game's history can help you two-phase the Corrupted Puppeteer, maybe even on a solo flawless run if you want to get a little risky. So the main concept is going to be utilizing the Storm's Keep aspect on Arc Titan, and then utilizing the mods and artifact mods we have to our disposal for this episode, and it turns out that it's just incredible for this boss, given that the damage phase is like 90 seconds long or something like that. This setup ended up getting me not one, not two, but 3 supers in one damage phase against the Puppeteer. And speaking of supers, we are rocking Thunder Crash with Curus of the Falling Star. I ended up trying other chest pieces as well, Hoyle, Hazardous Propulsion, even Crest, because of, you know, the healing aspect and the lightning strikes and the arc and all that in the boss encounter. I ended up just settling on Curus because the damage output is just too good to not utilize, and if we get 3 Tear Crashes off in one phase, that's some good chunky damage in between spamming our T-Lord and barricades. As far as the run itself goes, going to the Blue Room for the clones is like going to a nice restaurant out in, I don't know, New York, and going to the Red Room is literally Satan's asshole. I absolutely hate the Red Room with a passion. I ended up putting the op and the scanner and whatever the blueberry one is into certain spots just because of the Red Room, because it's so annoying to deal with in the clones in that room. And then once that was done and taken care of, pretty much we just go straight to damage phase. So we'll show the objective the first time around, getting into the damage phase, and then after that we'll be fast forwarding, so you don't have to watch me collect ammo and all that nonsense leading to the second phase. As for the damage phase itself, for this strategy specifically, trying to two-phase, I ended up going with the tank strat and just sitting there with my barricade to avoid the lightning strikes. It ended up working pretty well, actually. The clones, for the most part, will shoot the barricade and not you, and even if they do, you just use T-Lord to heal yourself thanks to this setup. And speaking of this setup, I will make a dedicated build video for this, because this is absolutely fantastic to use in other content as well, not just this solo. It's actually pretty stupid, and Bolt Charger in general is, I don't know how this got past playtesting. I'm not complaining, because it's really fun, but goddamn, is it really broken. Anyway, I'll let the rest play out on its own for the run. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, if you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing today. It does help the channel grow and is much appreciated. If you want to go the extra mile, you can leave a like and or comment below as well. And if you don't know what to leave as the comment, you can leave Thunderlord as the comment. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.
That's it. Signal's gone.